Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. I am going to do a little vlog style situation. I'm going to do a little vlogging for you guys because, as you know, I moved a couple of months ago and I'm still trying so hard to get our home the way that we need it to be to accommodate all 5 of us so that we all fit nice and comfortably. We're doing a lot of work, renovations, so that we can have a room, a nice bedroom for each kid and a nice master suite for me and daddy. So right now it is raining like crazy outside. As you can see, there's like water droplets all over my glasses right now, so I can barely even see them. And take those off and dry them off. But I just went to Target, so when I get back to my house, I'm going to show you guys everything I got. I probably shouldn't have spent the money, but I needed to get some things for the house so that we can organize, because everything is just a freaking mess right now. It's like a mess. I know in my last moving vlog, I showed myself putting together a little piece of furniture to get my makeup and beauty supplies organized. So I'm going to be organizing some of the shoes and clothes right now, and then I will be moving back to the current master bathroom to organize all of the skincare, all the makeup, and everything that I use on a day-to-day basis. So I am in my car right now because I just left Target. I'm about to go back into Walgreens and return something, and then I will be headed home to show you guys what I got. So I'll be right back, and it'll be a little bit for me, but for you guys it'll be like 2 seconds. So I'm back from inside the store, and I thought that I was going to get my money back for these 2 little tank tops that I bought. They're really cute for summertime, but they just did not fit very well. I'm not sure if they were junior sizes or adult sizes, but my boobies were a little bit too big for them. I don't know what the deal was, but they were cute. I lost a receipt for a while. I finally found it, and I knew I wasn't just going to waste these 2 great tank tops, and I didn't know anyone else that would have wanted them per se. I did want my money back, or I wanted to be able to exchange them. So they ended up having to give me store credit, which is not a big deal because I shop at Walgreens quite a bit. So is that a big deal? No, it's really not. So I think I'm gonna go to Wawa really quick. I can get like a nice fresh drink because I've got like a 45-minute drive home. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm going to get home and I'm gonna show you guys my purchases from Target. Target is one of my favorite stores. Actually, there was a couple of clothing items that I was like, oh, I don't want to spend every penny I have like to my name right now because it's irresponsible, but I really want to get these clothes. I even just ordered some things online from Zulily too, so I have those coming in, but I don't know if I am like ready to let go of the stuff that I found at Target that I liked. I got a couple things on clearance, which I will show you, but I need things that I can wear to work, and I need things that are versatile for wearing from the summer days into the fall time, winter time. So whether I can put a cardigan over it or wear it with some leggings, I need stuff that is going to work all year round. I gained quite a bit of weight over this past 8 or 9 months, and I am not going to say I'm fat, I'm obese. I am also 5 foot 2 inches tall though, so a little bit of weight shows on me. I am taking some medication that I just started taking this past October, which is about the time that I started noticing the weight gain. From October until now, I have noticeably put on some weight, and the medication keeps me healthy. It does a lot for me, but I have also gained weight as a side effect. So, you know, you have to kind of give and take a little bit there. You know, I'm going to be healthy on this hand, but I'm also going to be a little chubby on this hand. So, you know, I can deal with it. I can just watch what I eat, and I can exercise a little bit more, because I used to never really exercise much. I was always active. I would take walks with my son. We would go to the parks a lot. We would just go. But I never, I never worked on my body itself. I was just doing everyday physical activity without necessarily doing it for the purpose of losing any pounds or toning. But right now I'm just toning. I'm watching what I eat a little bit more. I'm adding in better electrolyte type drinks versus just my caffeinated sodas. So that is always a good way to help myself, and really any of you guys, if you're having trouble with your weight. And so if you are, like, let me know, help me help you. You know what I mean? I want to talk about this with some of you guys who are struggling, or even if you are struggling to gain weight, because it is such an unfair stigma that it's okay to say, oh girl, you need to go eat a hamburger or something because you're really thin. But if you said that to somebody who was big and say, honey, you need to put down the cheeseburgers and go get a salad, you would be like the biggest bitch in the world. You would be so fucking, you'd be called a bully, you would be called all these things. But that's just a stupid double standard that we live by. I used to be that girl who was 19, 20 years old, who was in a size 00. Like, I was pressed that I could finally start wearing juniors clothes in my early adulthood years, because I was such a petite little person, as is my mother, as is my grandmother. We were just petite women. And I know a lot of other women are like that. One of my co-workers, who is also a YouTube friend of mine too, has the same issue. And I know people look at her as if she is probably bulimic or something, but she eats healthy. She's a healthy woman who is just naturally tiny. That is the way that she was created, and that is the way that she will probably always be. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. So if you guys want to talk about body image, let's do it. Let's talk about that in the comment section and just get a conversation going, you know? Obviously, I will delete any comments or block anyone who wants to, like, shit talk somebody who's too skinny or somebody who is too big in their eyes, because that's just not what this is about. So, yeah. Anyway, sorry for that rant. I just wanted to talk about my personal struggles and let you all know if you're dealing with the same thing, whether it is a lack of weight gain or too much weight gain. And I say that meaning, in your eyes, are you too skinny? In your eyes, have you gained too much weight? Fuck what anybody else thinks. It's about how you feel in your own skin. And right now, I just want my stomach to look like I didn't just give birth, because my child is almost 6 years old, and I had a flatter, more toned midsection closer to the time that I gave birth to him than I do right now. I think hormones are playing a big part of that, which I don't want to go into that too much, which maybe later on I will, because I think that talking to you guys about a lot of my personal situations in life might create a new set of friendships besides just the ones that I've created in the beauty community, and that would be really, really cool. So, rant over for now. I'm gonna go ahead and start driving home, which I need to, like, get on it. I'm gonna actually no, I'm going to Wawa. I said Wawa, and then yeah, I'm going to get home. I'll show you guys what I got, and I will show you my plan right now. And I did make another vlog style video a while ago, but I did not upload it yet. I didn't even edit it, which maybe tonight I will start editing it, because I really want to show you guys more of, like, my personal life, like me, so that maybe some of you who are newer to my channel will feel like you are more likely to kind of watch me, watch my channel. I'm sorry, it's like dark in here right now. Let me turn the light on. Like, watch my channel because you know who I am. You know what I'm about, and you know that I'm not just some fake, like, oh my gosh, look at my blush today. It is like so pretty. Go buy this blush because I said it looks pretty. You know, I mean, of course there are folks like that, and I'm not gonna say like, oh, we hate them, like, you know, fuck them or whatever, but for real, those people who don't want to tell anything about who they really are, they just want to talk about the makeup they like, that's just not who I'm into. I can't relate. It's just such an unrelatable type of situation because I want to know who I'm watching. I want to know that if I met this person on the street, like, would we be friends? That's what I want to know. That's how I feel personally. So yeah, I'm going to stop recording right now because I don't want to get into an accident. My window's fogging up. We have like a little flash flood warning when I'm in Target. I'm in the dressing room. My phone starts like, yeah, do you like my impression of that like alert that the iPhones get? Anyway, and I stuck my head out there, and there was this guy waiting outside, I guess for his like wife, girlfriend, sister, whoever. And I said, hey, did you just get that alert? And he said, no, I didn't get it yet. And I said, well, there's a flash flood warning for this area, just to let you know. And he said, oh, cool, thanks for letting me know. I'm gonna just like look it up right now. And I said, okay, cool. So anyway, I don't know how crazy it's going to get, but it is until like 10:30 p.m. and it's only 9:30. So for the next hour, I do have to be careful, which there's not any intense amount of flooding going on right now. It is heavy standing water on some of the roadways and some of the parking lot areas. So that can be dangerous. There are a couple of roads through the county that I live in that, I'm sorry, not the county I live in, but the county I'm driving right now. I used to live here in what is called Charles County. That is my hometown. I moved a little bit over to like southeast area to St. Mary's County, which has a nice large Amish community as well, which I think is kind of cool because it's still like, oh my gosh, like they're really riding like this horse and buggy deal going on. Like, so I thought it was pretty cool that they're doing that. So anyway, I will be heading all the way back home. So that's why I have such a far drive, because I'm going from one county to the next. And yeah, so I'm at Wawa right now. I'm gonna go inside, get my little snack and drink because I'm super freaking thirsty. And I will be right back to chat with you guys, and by the time we speak again, which will be like 2 seconds from now, but for me it will be like an hour, because you know, time travel via YouTube is great, but for me right now, yes, I have a cigarette. I'm not smoking in my car. It's disgusting. I know smoking is horrible. But anyway, I'll be back. I'm going to show you guys what I got from Target. I'm going to show you my plans for some of the furniture pieces I got, some of the clothes I got, some of the other little goodies I got for my son, my stepdaughters, things like that. And yeah, so I'll show you that in just a minute. Alright guys, I am back. It's day 2. So yesterday I did my little Target run, and today is going to be full of me just getting things taken care of because, well, my room is disgusting because I've been going through all of my clothes, everything that I packed up when I was moving, and you can kind of see over here this big section right here. I'm going to put a piece of furniture in that little area and, you know, get that together. Right over here, this is just tons of laundry. The bed over here is a mess. Got my dresser, which right now me and my son share that. I've just got crap like every freaking where. So yeah. So yeah, this is the little outfit I just wore for a little Target run. My sister gave me these leggings and I love them so much. Just a nice like gray color and these cutie little sandals. And it's not very cold outside today, but it's raining, so it's a little chilly. And yes, I need to wash my face. There's lip marks on my mirror. I need to wash my face. I did just like do a little face wipe before I ran out of the house, but I'm going to be washing my face in just a few minutes. But I wanted to just get going with the continuation of talking to you guys, vlogging and all that good stuff. So yeah, this is my mirror. It's very old. It's from, I think, Walmart. But this right here, one of the like things on it, the hinge broke. But I need to like redecorate this, like redesign it somehow, do something to make it like better looking. So if you guys have any cute ideas, like one of these cheap mirrors at home, if you have one and you did something cool to it, let me know. On the other side of the closet door, I have a little jacket bar with some of my jackets, sweatshirts, cardigans. It's, well, kind of being abused because I have so much hanging on it. I have like at least 15 to 20 sweaters, jackets, things like that I have on there. So yeah, right over here I've got a bag full of my shoes, bathing suits, a tote bag that I use. I've got bags full of clothes I'm either getting rid of, donating, things like that. So yeah, shoes over here. So those are going to be being more organized. So the room is kind of a mess because of that whole situation. So yeah, that's what's happening right now. So me and the fam just ran to Wawa a few minutes ago, and there is a power outage in most of this small area here because I believe a transformer was blown. And yeah, there's my neighbor's house over there, so I don't want to show too much of their little spot, so I'll face this way right now. So yeah, we get there, we got a half dozen donuts, me and the girls to share. I got my Wawa coffee. And for those of you who don't know what Wawa is or don't have in your area, you are seriously missing out. Yeah, so anyway, we're back now. I'm outside, I'm about to have a cigarette. So I want to show you guys something really quickly, because I know that I previously spoke about my wonderful, beautiful outside table, which I'm going to show you really quickly, which here is this wonderful handmade table. My beautiful chevron style umbrella. So anyway, we had a couple of storms the past few days or so, and two of those storms, what happened, it blew my umbrella out of the base of it. The bottom is a base down here, which I'm going to show you. So here is the base here, which had been just full of water, and it is supposed to be able to weigh down the pole. So there is a screw that is right over here that kind of holds it in by tension. That broke. So that caused the umbrella to fly out, which then caused this metal rod right here to break off of my umbrella. So I'm going to so if you can see up here how the bars broke apart, and this long one right here is supposed to go over here into that little pocket right here. And so when you step back and you look at the whole umbrella, one side is drooping down. So I'm gonna see if my boyfriend can somehow fix that, but for right now it's not really doing its job. But regardless, the umbrella is still working. It keeps me from getting sunburned when I want to sit out here and have a snack in the great outdoors, or have a cigarette, which, yes, smoking is bad for you, but hey, I know it. I still do it. One day I will quit. So yeah, so anyway, I think it's time to get back inside and let me give you guys that haul from Target that I promised you. Alright, it's time to wash my face. So I'm in the bathroom, and what I've been really loving lately and using, if I don't already have makeup on, is my Vichy face wash. I love this. A lot of the words, I don't even know what language it says, maybe French. So I think it's the Hydrating and Cleansing Foaming Cream for Sensitive Skin. So it's very creamy, very gentle. It does not dry out my face, and I love the feeling of like a squeaky clean skin after you are done washing your face, but I don't like the feeling of having dry, crusty skin when you're finished with all that. So the other product that I use, usually after I get home from work, I'm getting ready for bed. Well, first of all, and I do need to do an updated skincare routine, but I use my Neutrogena face wipes to get off the makeup. And then for the remainder of it, I use my, this is also Vichy. These are the two products I have that I started to use just to kind of get myself familiar with their line of skincare. It is the Beautifying Cleansing Micellar Oil. It's for sensitive skin, no parabens, and you rinse it off. So you just put a little bit of this in your hands. It's like a nice oil, really, really good for dry skin because it's not drying whatsoever. You rub it around. You can rub it right over top of your eyes, get that waterproof eye makeup off. It does not burn your eyes or anything like that. It feels so freaking good. So anyway, after you do that, you put a little bit of water in your hands, kind of rub it around with a little bit of water mixed in. It turns into like a white, milky, colored, and textured type of cleanser. And then you just rinse it off and then continue with the rest of your skincare. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and wash my face. And I think what I'm going to use, a lot of times when I'm in the shower, I use one of the I think it's the cognac sponges, which is like one of those blackish gray textured type sponge. It doesn't fully exfoliate, but it's really nice. Actually, I might use enough exfoliator shade because I haven't exfoliated in a couple days. You know what? No, I'll do that later when I take a shower because I just need to get my face clean right now. I accidentally slept with my makeup on last night. And yes, I know that's horrible, but I got home late. I had a really long day. I wasn't feeling great. My stomach was hurting a little bit. I was so tired. So I just got in bed, laying down. I was like, I'll get up in a little bit and I'll go ahead and wash my face off. But I was so tired, I did not end up getting up. So I'm going to use my number 7 my Vichy cleanser, and then my number 7 brush. So it has 2 speeds. You press this button right here, 2 speeds. So usually the first round I start on like the, the more, the slower speed just to cleanse, and then I'll use the faster one around the nose area where I have the most clogged pores. And I actually showed you guys this already before if you watched one of my older videos where I did a haul for some of my holiday gift sets. I got this in one of the number 7 gift sets, and I still use it. And I love the fact that it came with 2 brush heads because these will get dirty quickly. They do get ruined over time, and I love that you can keep your device a lot longer without having to get rid of the whole thing just because one of the brush heads is ruined. So yeah. And also sometimes I like to use this. So this is by Real Techniques. This is a facial cleansing sponge, which has a piece of hair stuck through it, which that's pretty gross. It looks like one of their face, sponges where you do this like with your makeup or bake under your eyes. But as you can see up close, it's very textured, so it's like a real sponge, and you can just kind of scrub. It has a little bit of light exfoliating. And you know what I also got, and I'm super excited about this, I always watch Casey Holmes, and I've seen her rave about this, but this is one of the face and body sponges. So The regular Real Techniques orange sponge is pretty close to this size, so this compared to this, and I have been loving using this to put my foundation on. I like this better than any other sponge that I've ever used for putting on foundation. I love it. I even used it for my powder too, to like put it under my eyes. As you guys can see, I have some bags right now because I'm tired. My eyes are a little bit puffy. I work at least 5 to 6 days a week, but 7 days a week I'm getting up super early. I'm a full-time single mother. I have 2 stepdaughters that keep me busy too. A wonderful boyfriend who does a lot for me, but I also do a lot back for him. So, you know, it's, you know, if I'm getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning to make sure I give him a hug and a kiss because I might not see him all day. He plays pool 2 nights a week on Mondays and Thursdays, so I'm staying up super late so that I can make sure I see him when he gets home. I take care of the dogs that I inherited when I moved in with him, and they are a lot of work, let me tell you that. Alright, so enough of this rant. Yeah, let me just go ahead and get on with the washing of the face. And you know, I sometimes do use, I always use a washcloth to dry my face off. I don't rub like vigorously to get all the like water and things like that off, but I like to use baby washcloths. Sometimes they don't absorb the water that great, but they're super soft and gentle, and I like them. I only ever use it once because sometimes I'll, even if there's leftover mascara or eyeliner or anything like that, I'll just rub around the eye very gently, and you know, that's just kind of what I do. So yeah. So first I'm just going to like distribute the cleanser, and you see it's so like white, foamy, gentle, and it feels like butter on the skin. Like, okay, maybe more like a lotion. Like it's like a frothy lotion. That's what it feels like. It's really, really nice. I love it. And get my little tool, just wet the bristles a little bit. My hair is going to get touched up from like my highlights. I'm going to touch those up a little bit later today, so I'm not worried about my hair getting wet right now because it's dirty already. So I feel a little cleanser in this eye right here, so I'm going to wipe it a little bit. Okay, better. I love this thing. It's not too rough at all because I have another spin brush for the face that is just so freaking rough, and I don't know why I even use it anymore. I use it for like emergencies. I keep it at my grandmother's house for those days that I pop this off. First of all, just rinse this off and let this just be by itself. But anyways, yeah, I leave another brush like this at my grandmother's house for when I'm over there getting ready for work some days. And then I will use it if I really need to, but I just don't like it. It's time for it to go in the trash. I have another one, a third one, believe it or not, that is much better. And I need to keep using it. So as you can see, the little bit of leftover eyeliner. Can you guys hear that rain? And I always get this in my hairline. I always get it in my hairline. So one product that I absolutely love for getting really, really close to the eyes, getting that little bit of eye makeup, are the Almay makeup eraser sticks. They are so amazing. They are just literally a Q-tip that is pre-filled with eye makeup remover. You pop one end and use the other end. You can get so close to the eye, just throw it away. I love them because I do use eye makeup remover in a bottle, which this is one that I really, really like. This is the H2O Beauty Elements Shaken Not Stirred makeup remover, which you can see how it is like separated, but you do kind of let it mix together and pour some on a Q-tip or a cotton ball, whatever you like to do. But I feel like sometimes if you use too much of it, it kind of seeps into the eyes and it burns a little bit. Other times if you use the cotton ball, that like fuzzies from the cotton ball can get into your eye, and I absolutely hate that. So I either like one of the pre-soaked cotton rounds that you get in the jar. Almay makes a great one of those too. Also Burt's Bees, I really like theirs. But this is my favorite, so I popped the little end off. I don't know if you can see it right here. I'm gonna throw both away when I'm done. But otherwise, let me grab a mirror. You know, I'm just gonna do this. Wipe around the eye. Wipe on top of the eyelash to get away any of that excess mascara. And then like that's it. So I don't have days of crusted up mascara built up on my eyes, and then I can like have a fresh start whenever I go in to put my makeup back on. Okay, so I'm gonna finish up with my face and then I'll be right back with you guys, and I promise we will go ahead and get started on this haul from Target that I promised you guys. Okay, so I will be back in like just a minute, okay? All right, here is my progress that I have made. I've already done a lot of work, but these are my 2 piles of clothing that is going to go back in the closet. This is my pile over here that I need to try on to see if it's even going to fit me, if I still like it, if I want to keep it. Hangers from all the things that I took out of the closet because they were winter clothing, because I don't have enough room at the moment to keep all of my winter and summer clothes in the closet at the same time. So I've got a bag here, an old Ulta bag full of slippers that I don't need because I don't wear really, besides these, I keep like 1 pair of these out and I'll wear these on a cold day, even if it's like summertime and rainy and cold or whatever. These are a bag of clothes that I don't want anymore. I'm going to save them for when my mother is in the area to see if she wants anything. Now I have this shoe organizer right here. A lot of these are work shoes, a couple tennis shoes at the bottom. I had this hanging up in the closet, but the amount of room in the closet was getting so tight that I took it down, and I'm going to find a new solution. So here is the closet now. Barely anything hanging up in it. Every organized. I have a basket here of some shoes. I saved a pair of rain boots, a pair of comfy winter boots, everything else, flats, tennis shoes, things like that. So over here I am putting, you know, cover up cardigan type things. And then over on this side I've got all my dresses, long tunics. I like the longer things to be on the ends of the closet. I organized this top area up here a while ago because I found, there's no light in here, it's so freaking dark, but this metal thing, it's like the same material as this, but it's like a metal shelf. So we could fit more stuff up there because obviously this home has not always been mine. It is my boyfriend's home that I moved into back in October. So he had a couple things. That stuff up there was basically spread out. He's got a safe with a lot of important irreplaceable documents, an iron, his little corner right here of his shoes, and then all he requires in this closet up here is a little corner with his work shirts hanging up. But we have a large closet downstairs, and the future master bedroom. Oops, I just pulled this shirt down. I actually love this shirt right here. I got it from the thrift store. It's like black lace, like 3/4 length shirt. I love it. Gotta hang it back up now. But anyway, he has his own closet downstairs. And we will be building a second closet in the future master bedroom so that we both have enough room for our clothes and shoes, and, you know, we just get to live the way that we... Where's the focus? Why am I not focused? But anyway, so yeah, we want to be able to have the room that we want and need and just kind of live how we want to live. So before I get into too many other projects, I'm going to show you guys my little haul from Target. One of the items is freaking really big, so I'm gonna have to just show you the box, and then I will kind of possibly get my little handyman out there and have him take his shirt off and put my piece of furniture together. Okay, so yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, is get my little thing here set up and yeah, show you guys what I got. Alright, so once again, I do look like poo today. No hair or makeup done, but it is a Sunday. It's relax day. It's cleaning day for me. It's vlog day. So now it is time for my Target haul. Oh, there's a couple things I know I think I forgot to grab, but that's okay. I'll grab them in just a minute. Anyway, I'm going to start off with a couple cool little things. I got this shower wrap right here, which I'm going to make sure I wash before I use it. I had a really cute thing like this. It was Hello Kitty, but I think I left it at a hotel last year when I went to West Virginia. Where did we go? Okay, it's a very, very popular place, and there's like water rafting, and it's in the mountains, and oh, Harper's Ferry, that's where we went. I went to Harper's Ferry last year on a tubing trip. We stayed in a hotel, and that's the last time I've seen my shower wrap. It was like a summer version of a robe, so I loved it. This is one that I got now, so it velcros here and then has a little button, and they had hair wraps too that you could get to match these, but I did not get one of those because I used the Turby Twist hair towels. So no point in getting one of the cheap little ones, because like I love my Turby Twist, but I think I'll probably use that for my showers. And I got that for $7, which really isn't bad, I don't think. I get a lot of these things. It shows you kind of here on the little wrapper, like how it fits. I don't know a bunch of colors, but I just wanted white. I don't know why. I just wanted to be a little bit more, you know, classy. So because I'm going to be doing some more bathroom organization and organizing my makeup a little bit better, because my vanity area is actually pretty large because I share it with my boyfriend, and I take up most of the space because I have tons of hair care and skincare and makeup and everything. I like to get these small acrylic containers. This one is really small. Got it for $3, but it has 3 little dividers. So I think maybe if I did like Q-tips, cotton balls, like something else in here. I don't know. I don't know what exactly I'm going to use this for yet, but I think it will be great to help organize some things, because little containers like this are really, really good for even jewelry, like even putting earrings in one of these, or using it in the shower to put, you know, little small like the sample sizes of, you know, face washes, or using like nail polish, just whatever. You could use it for pretty much anything. So I got that, and I got a couple things for my son. I love going to Target and getting these. They have them all the time, so whenever I see them, sorry, my nose is itching. I'm not like picking boogers or anything, but like my nose is itching. Anyway, these are at Target a lot. I do find them more in the back to school time period, but these are just blank white, no lined paper, and he loves to draw, color, everything that he can possibly do with them. It was $3, and there are 8 books, so 16 pages in each book, and they look like composition books, but if you can see the side right here, there's a bunch of different colors of them, so him and his stepsisters can use these if they want to. And speaking of him and his stepsister, and I know that it seems like I get more for the youngest, but because she is a little bit younger and the oldest is teenage age, so I kind of have to get her like cool, like big girl type things, you know what I mean? Like, I give her like cute flip-flops that I won't wear anymore, or like my Victoria's Secret t-shirts that I've outgrown, things like that, that the other younger ones aren't going to get yet. So they both get special treatment from me, but just in a different way. So I got 2 of these. These are $3 each, and they are clip displays. You can see they have like colored clothespins that are attached to this board, and I got 2 of them so we can display their artwork or their tests that they get a good grade on. And I just love doing that. I'm such a pack rat when it comes to the artwork and the school work that the kids bring home. I think that I just love displaying it and telling them how proud I am and putting it on the refrigerator, you know, just that kind of thing. So the next thing I got is also school related. Actually, the next 2 things. My son is getting ready to go into kindergarten. Me and my grandmother have been both working with him very, very hard on all of his letters and understanding the sounds of the letters, recognizing every letter, and he's doing so great at it. For some reason, math and numbers come so easily to him, and I'm so blessed that that is how it has happened for him, because numbers and math do not come easily for me. So I got him this thing called a word spinner. So it's a word wheel, and as you can see on one side it has the letters SH here in the middle of the wheel, and as you spin it you can make it go to different, let's see if we can, okay, so like you would take SH, and here it was a sheep shell, what is this, shape, so you would take the SH and use it to build other words, just like on the other side. You have a TH, so you would spin the word and do throw and think and what other words? Thin, thick, thief. You know, you would just use this. It's just a little cardboard wheel. I got it for $1. And in the dollar section of Target, there are so many learning tools that you can get for your kids, grandkids, whoever, and I've got a lot of these things so far, not just this particular word wheel, but a lot of learning tools, because I know how easy it is for us, you know, as parents to take advantage of summer break and think, wow, let's just relax and just forget about school for a little bit. But for a child my son's age, who he's 5.5, he'll be 6 years old in November, he will be getting prepared for kindergarten, and I don't want him to be behind. I want him to be able to get in class and feel like he is there with all the other kids, if not knowing more than the other kids. So I want him to be prepared. I want him to learn at school. I want him to learn at home. I want him to constantly be learning without feeling like he's pushed and taking what we want to teach him in a negative way, if that makes sense. I don't want him to feel as if he is being, you know, I don't want my son to feel like his childhood is being taken away because we care so much about academics. But I feel like when I was a child, my mother did not sit down with me and study with me as much. So there were children in school that I had in my class, or I just knew from school, whose parents were so involved. They came to the parent-teacher conferences. They came to the PTA meetings. They did so much, and they were so involved in the school, and those kids did better in school, and I did not do well in school. I am dyslexic, and it was not diagnosed ever properly. As I got older, my stepmother, bless her heart, who has a teaching degree as an English teacher, she is a very intelligent woman, and she also knows it is a genetic trait. So I do worry about my son possibly suffering from dyslexia, but my father and my brothers also have had trouble with that, and my one of my aunts, my dad's sister, picked up on it when I was very young, but I didn't understand that it was a possible sign of dyslexia, so I downplayed why I was calling the number something different than how I had written it. She caught on. My stepmother caught on. And I'm thankful that they did. But it wasn't diagnosed or recognized within my learning until I was so much older, and then things started to make sense to me. So I slow down and I read and I reread, and if I think I'm saying something wrong, I will still sit there and look at the word and say every letter individually and then say it together, because I know that my brain sometimes does this. You know, my brain's here, but my eyes are here, and I need them to be here together. And I am so worried that my son may have that issue and it not be noticed. But now that I'm educated about it, I will absolutely notice it. End of that rant. So I know all of us love to do these nice cool chalkboards with like first day of school, last day of school. So this year I found a pre-printed one. So it'll have here, you know, first day of school, I am, and then age, I am this many years old, the date, when I grow up I want to be this, and then, you know, the last day of school, it asks you things like, what does it say, favorite things, favorite subject, activity, color, book, class of, and then, you know, things like that. So I made my own last year. I just had my own homemade chalkboard, and I put first day of, you know, pre-K, and then last day of pre-K, and the date, and it was really, really cute. So I think that it would be really cool to do this with each of the kids and take pictures of all of them. And my youngest stepdaughter, Madison, will be catching the bus, on and off the bus with my son, Jonathan, this year, because he will be going to kindergarten full day, whereas last year he was in a different school. This was before we moved, and he was in half day pre-K. So those are those little goodies right there. Oh, I'm sitting on my legs. I need to like readjust. Ugh. Okay, so I bought a couple clothing items. I need things that I can wear for the summer and wear for work. So right here, I got this pair of pants. They are from Target, of course. These are the Exhilaration brand. I got them on clearance for $16, where they were $22.99 originally. So here is the cool thing about them. I'm going to stand up so you guys can kind of see. So they have this cute little tie in the front. I don't know if you can actually see that. They're size medium, but they're very loose fitted. I get a smaller size sometimes, even though I'm like thick in the waist. But it has like this tie belt around it. And here's the really cool part. They have like a big slit in the leg. I may have to try them on for you to show you, but they are like really cute. They're kind of like palazzo pants almost, but then they have a slit in the leg, so when you wear them like on the leg, your leg can like poke out, but it won't show your butt because it has almost like a pair of built-in shorts underneath of it. So those are really cute. It'd be great to wear to work. I can wear them out on like a date night, something like that too. Next, also black. I am a stylist. I am in a salon. Us hairstylists, we like to wear black everything. This is a maxi skirt, which is kind of a high-low. If you can see, I know it's so dark, but right here, so I know it's kind of hard to see, but this is the skirt. It is a little bit of a high-low, which also looks a bit like one of those beach wraps. If you know what I'm talking about, like it kind of like wraps around like skirt, kind of like a maxi skirt with a little twist to it because the front kind of crisscrosses. You can see like that, like it crisscrosses like that open, but it's not high up enough that it's gonna show your like underwear and like your girl parts, and then has a little tie right here. So that is super cute. That was $19.99 and it is the brand A New Day. I don't know if I own anything from that brand yet. Oh my gosh, God, my face is like looking a little bit oily. I never have issues with like oily skin. I always have the driest skin, so maybe it is the moisturizer I put on earlier. I put on a thicker moisturizer earlier today because my skin was feeling a little dry. One more clothing item I got. I got this cute little bra. It's like a bralette type thing. This was also on clearance, but I already took the tag off because it fit good. It's an extra large from Exhilaration. Yes, I am a little busty, so I have a hard time finding like sports bras, which I love. Like, I pretty much, if I'm at home, I always wear like a nicer sports bra or something cute like this, like a little bralette one. So it's a cute little pink color. And it looks like this, and I love how even like when it's on. Alright, so this is the bralette I got. So it's super cute. It would even look good under like a shirt that was like low cut, even if it poked out a little bit, because it has this little bit of like the extra little straps here. Like, it's super cute. It's like a salmon coral color, and the back has like the band underneath of it has this cute little thing here. So those are the clothing items that I got. And the next thing, it's something big. So like, you got, this is a shelf. I got it for about 30 bucks. So this is it. It is a white shelf, and I'm going to use it for some organization, some storage. I'm going to put a lot of my shoes on there that I use for work. I'm going to put some baskets on it. It's going to go right over here to this side against the wall, and it's going to get a lot of this crap out of the way, because this is not a very large master bedroom like it's supposed to be. I mean, yes, it is truly a master bedroom. It has a full-size, large bathroom. The bathroom's a good size, but this room is just, it's not that big. It's not big enough for 2 adults to comfortably live in with all of their things. So obviously, I have spoken about before, I was doing some renovations on the house to make it more comfortable for all of us, but as of right now, we're doing the best we can with what we have. And yeah, so I'm gonna get started on putting this thing together, and I'll give you guys a sneak peek of that in like just a minute. Alright, so this is what I am making here. And got my tools over here. I'm sorry. Got my tools over here. Got all my stuff spread out. Got all these little doohickeys in the back. What page am I on next? Okay, so here I am. I divided each numbered piece of wood into a pile, and then I'm going to go on to step 1. Alright, step 1. Here we go. Alright guys, so it's about 8:30 on Sunday night. It's still Sunday, of course, because I've been doing this project all freaking day. So as you can see behind me, I still have a bed full of clothing right now, but look at this. I put my little thing together. It looks all good. I'm gonna fill it with some shoes, because right now this whole bag right here, it's full of shoes and things like that. So I'm gonna get that filled in. And yeah, I'm going to take that little project and get started with it. So I'm going to get onto that, and then what I'm going to do is go through all these clothes, try them on, and then some of these bags. This bag over here, I don't know what I'm going to do with that. And then I'm going to pick out my outfit for tomorrow, so I'm prepared for work. And yeah, I'm just going to get to it. So let the fun begin. Alright guys, so I finished up building the shelf for my room that I showed you guys from Target, and I did my hair. I did a little bit of highlighting and toning, and it's a little frizzy right now because I just half blow dried it, and I have naturally wavy curly type hair, so it's, you know, doing his little thing right now, no makeup on, because it's like almost 1 in the morning right now. I'm about to go to bed, get up at like 7-ish or so, start my day, work till about like 8 o'clock in the evening. So yeah, that's pretty much the end of my night, and I wanted to make sure I finished up this vlog properly, and thanked you guys for watching, and I hope that you enjoyed it very much. So if you like these vlog style videos, just let me know. Give it a thumbs up if you do. Leave some comments about whatever it is that we've talked about throughout the vlog. And I just want you guys to know that I enjoy doing this very, very much, because I feel like I'm writing in a diary, but I am talking to people as I'm doing it, because I just love sharing my day-to-day life with people who aren't necessarily people I know. I like that I can connect with others that are into the same things as me, whether it's beauty or home organization or fashion or whatever it is that I am doing that day. So anyways, I am gonna go hop in bed now, and I will see you guys on the next one. So before you click the little X button up top, make sure you please subscribe to my channel, because I would love that so, so, so much. And don't forget, when we get to 100 subscribers, we will be doing a giveaway. So if you help me get there, then you will have that chance to win. So I love you guys, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye.